Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And we're underway.
Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
He's not just a destroyer, is he? He is the enforcer.
True, there's so much more to his game. Quite comfortable in driving the team forward, and he can make those marauding runs from box to box.
Big chance! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
So he gets big, and it's in, and the lead lost no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
What a header, flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
That has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Now, what about a counter-attack? He's shifting through the gears here. Flings in across. And the keeper gets his hands on it. And now the breakaway. Now it's Hullet. Now it's Hullet. Spread it left. That's a cute ball. Nice interception, well timed. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Rummenigge. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Oh, shooting chance! Rivaldo, looking to be a menace in the final third. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, that was vital. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And he's there to retrieve it. And it's Vieira. Lovely ball and a real chance now. He's given the time to pick a pass. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Vieira. Nedved. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gerrard. He's found the way through. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. It is a corner. And we have our very first corner. Cleared away. Roberto Carlos gets across and deals with it. Tries to play it through. Well, played right into his path. He might be in here! Chance! Off the post! And he's there to get it away. Yaya Toure. That has not gone well. Nedved. Araujo, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Cristiano Ronaldo! Same again, same outcome.
They're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Roberto Carlos with the short one. And the finish! Oh, that's fabulous! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And they're back in front! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, for me, you can't fault the keeper there. The effort went in at the widest possible point off the upright. Nothing he could do.
Austria get themselves into the lead. Roberto Carlos. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Cristiano Ronaldo. Lovely feet. Bellingham. Out of play for a throw. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Great vision. Now there's a fine ball, and he shoots! Just swings wide.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Ronaldo has given away a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Two added minutes.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Forward it goes. Sends it crossfield. And it's Nedved. Now, can they get him away? It's a good-looking delivery. He can get that clear. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Substitution on the field. Number 16, Rivaldo. Coming on to replace him.
There's the start of the second half.
Number 20.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it.
Goes for a shot! And that was probably asking just too much.
Yeah, typically for him that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Chelsea come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Araujo charging forward down that flank. Gullit providing an outlet on that. Climbs up big! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Bellingham. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. That's good play. And it's played in.
Well, we've seen much better choices than that. That always looked like the wrong one.
Crossed in what he rises! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
That pass has been well intercepted. So can they find a way to turn round this deficit? Collier. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. It's a good 35 yards out, this.
Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
Number 10, Yamal. Number 22, Toure.
And it's Vieira.
Number 21,
Look at the space here. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Number 4, Cafu. Number 9, Vieira. Gullit. Substitutions taking place.
Gerrard, looking to play him in.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get...
And the shot! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Bale. Head over towards the opposite flank.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Chance for a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Now it's Nedved. Roberto Carlos. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Flashes it across. Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's having a shot! Now that is commitment to the cause.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And this is Hullet. And the shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Thuram, good purposeful running this. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And this is Hullet. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Shapes to shoot! They've done it! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
And this is Cruyff, driving through the middle. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Austria clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And this is Bale. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? It's Nedved! That's a sharp pass. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Vieira plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And that is out and behind. It's a good block.
Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
That could have... Great chance! Decent enough try.
Oh, this is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
And that was very necessary.
There will be 5 minutes added time. Substitution on the field, number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. Coming on the
That's well
field
spotted,
is
and that interception
number 45,
was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Mbappe. 5 minutes to add. And Araujo tries to pass it through. No foul, says the referee. And we're done. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very end. Koller taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
Request for support for our World
Your final
Charity
thoughts, Jim?
Fund.
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
Well, we're on the way.
It's us or them. Always has been, always will be. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's 4-3-3.
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check, it'll be 4-5-1. And it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that.
Now it's Messi. Now it's Mbappe. He is through here. Mbappe. Ibrahimovic. Great defending, strong and determined. That's good pressing, squeezing the play.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Nedved conjures time and space where few can. Oh, that's a key interception. Yaya Toure. Yamal. Yamal carries the ball down the right. Goes for a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
And this is Hullet. Rivaldo. And it's Yaya Toure. And Jamal. Gerrard. And it's Yaya Toure. Roberto Carlos. Vieira shows great strength. Roberto Carlos just loves to go forward whenever he can. Now it's Mbappe. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. And he's managed to get free. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Looking for a runner. Nicely worked. And he was quick to react. Leicester spots it and intercepts.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from.
And he was there to get a vital touch.
Bullet really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. No way through. And it's made its way to him. Messi. Roberto Carlos is one whose deliveries we all know about. Nicely weighted ball. Could move up a gear here. Leicester makes the interception. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Can he get it through? Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Messi. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Seedorf. Now it's Messi. The message is clear, none shall pass. Seedorf. Oh, that was vital. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day.
And now, to all members of the crowd, I'd like to ask you to join me in wishing our birthday boy a very special birthday. Substitutions taking place.
And the action is back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And that has put paid to that. Now it's Messi. Can he get on the end of this? Ibrahimovic looks to get on the end of this. Gerrard. That is a great pick out. He's got a shot, surely! Maldini with the clearance. That has not gone well. Tries to play it through. Roberto Carlos. Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Messi. He was under real pressure there. Arsenal have a free kick. Nedved. Looking for the run. Good ball, good take. He's through, now is he in? Yamal. Chelsea still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Terrific header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Yamal looking to be a menace in the final third. Brilliantly cut out. Yaya Toure produces the perfect tackle there.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, that's fabulous. Ferdinand did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Pass somewhat off target. And here's Yamal. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Ibrahimovic.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 11.
So, time for changes on both sides,
Number
actually.
9, Mbappe.
No messing
Number
about,
10,
just bludgeoned
Messi.
away.
Number
The
7,
ball is loose and the chase
Nedved.
is on.
Number
Lovely,
8,
now then.
Taylor.
No mistake! There seemed no way back, but they are level. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Roberto Carlos stood up well to him there. It's their second corner of the game. That's really well cleared. Roberto Carlos puts his foot on the gas. Roberto Carlos.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy.
And the shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Rodri. Rodri showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Ibrahimovic. Rodri receives it in a wide position. Defending of... And the shot! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Roberto Carlos under intense pressure.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their...
There's the shot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. So, third corner of the game. And he's taking no chances there.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
And that's the keeper's ball.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Gets his head on it! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, convincing, that most certainly wasn't. He did well to rescue it, though, I'll give him that.
He's found the way through. Dembele!
Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Dembele just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Cafu. Now it's Platini. That's a shade optimistic. Now he's off and running.
And the referee brings it to a close.
So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running.
We've seen many free role players that have graced the game, but Ruud Gullit is amongst the elite.
Well, no one would argue with that, Jim, but what do you identify as special in him?
Well, so physically powerful and intimidating, and I think his athleticism helps him get through a fierce amount of work.
Nothing quite like him in the modern era.
Agreed.
And here's Bellingham. And the counter is on. Cristiano Ronaldo. Shot could be on. Great chance! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and there's...
Chance! It's a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Excelsior grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Well, the defence just about came out on top. A chance for a shot! It's loose. Oh, what has happened here? And he's there to get it away. Big chance! Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Now it's Eto'o. Now it's Bellingham. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And here's Gullit. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Cristiano Ronaldo is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Gerrard does well to get it back. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Neymar hops for safety. Pepe. And it's Gullit. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And he's forced to go back, approaching the half-hour mark. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Little pass back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Gerrard. Now this could be a chance. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! No mistake! And again they hit the front. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Chelsea get themselves into the lead. Gullit. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Rivaldo, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Gerrard takes control of it and he's on the move. And that is out and behind. It's a good block.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
He gets big. Oh, the ball's run loose here.
And he's there to clear it. Nicely weighted ball. Nice control.
Now here's the delivery. Big header! No, couldn't quite control it.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
Oh, that's a key interception.
Gerrard can see things others simply cannot. And he was quick to react.
Neymar, can he spark a counter here? Driving forward. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
And the first 45 minutes are up.
So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Chelsea head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Eto'o, always looking for that half a chance.
And there's green grass ahead of him, and he's picked it up out wide.
Oh, good take in a good area.
Deftly away. And smartly reclaimed.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Hullet.
Rivaldo. Well, that pass isn't the best.
Now it's Bellingham. Oh, well played.
Oh, there's a probing ball.
Yamal under intense pressure.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Eto'o.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's Neymar. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's a sharp little ball here. Ibrahimovic might just make this. No, that's been intercepted. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Chelsea finding their passes.
Cristiano Ronaldo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Vieira demonstrating his defensive quality there. He is just caressing the ball. The ball is loose and the chase is on. That has not gone well. Shot, surely! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then.
Substitution on the field. Number 16, Rivaldo. Number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 21, Ibrahimovic. Number 10, Yamal. Coming on the field, Hullet.
And the shot! It's anyone's ball now.
Number 45, Osimhen.
Excelsior are looking to go forward now.
Substitutions taking place.
Chelsea are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Oh, that's well spotted. And that is as far as they're going to go. Vieira pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Turns back here, probably the best option. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Roberto Carlos is always looking to play quality balls. Cafu. That has ended up in no man's land. Cafu. Oh, shooting chance! And that is quite wonderful! He's got himself an absolute peach. And there's the goal they've been looking for. The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Bergomi cuts out the pass. And here's Osimhen, looking for the run. Excelsior needed that, they really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Vieira. And it's Gullit. Iniesta. Can he get on the end of this? Just the goalkeeper. Real chance! He's got a goal! And what a climax we have here!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Excelsior give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
2 minutes to be added on. Osimhen can be a real threat inside the box. Nesta. That's the end. Chelsea proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
Oh, that's fabulous. Flings it across. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Baresi. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, it's Gerrard. Yamal. Oh, the ball's gone astray. And here's Ibrahimovic. He's a sharp little ball here. That's going to go a long way.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Good goes for a shot! Oh, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
And it's Messi. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Saliba is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Barcelona looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Gerrard. Roberto Carlos. Now, can they get him away? Rivaldo picks it up out wide. Looking to go deep. Oh, what a climb! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
Now it's Messi. Now it's Neymar. Looking for options for movement. Vieira can see things others simply cannot. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Neymar looking to play him in. Messi. Can he finish? Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Knocks it out wide. Yamal.
Oh, really well played.
He's shifting through the gears here. That's tidy. Crosses it in. Up he goes! Decent enough try.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Maldini is very much of the non-shall-pass school of defending. Neither side giving way, it has been tight.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Ronaldo is herring after that one. Best. Tries to play it through. Can he latch on to this? Neymar. Davids. It's a promising position. It's gone for a throw-in. Oh, he's played it in low.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Davids concedes a free kick for that. Luis Suarez. Well, that looks a decent ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Cleared away. Gerrard. And there's the end of the first half. And it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Oh, smashing header! And that was very necessary. Roberto Carlos is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. The ball has bounced loose now. Great vision. Chance for a shot! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Has another go. It's in!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game. But that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
Picked that one out. It was a bullet.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So we have the first goal. And can he finish?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Very nicely done. Good spot, that.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 11.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Sends it crossfield. Now it's Luis Suarez.
You can never be short of runners into space.
Messi!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
Yamal is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Bullet is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Yeah, he's fouled him there. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Yamal. Oh, nice touch. Engages and forces him off the ball. Saliba, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Baresi. Spread out to the left. Now it's Mbappe. That's a cute ball. Can he get onto this?
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El
Barcelona are making a change now.
El dorsal 26. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 23.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Oshie.
Chelsea do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Vieira. So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period, and the score is 1-0. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Pass just lacking in accuracy. And it's over the line, and that'll be a goal kick. Maldini. Collier. Yamal. Vieira, the man synonymous with solidity. 1-0 as we head towards the end. Ferdinand. And he goes cross-field, very much into the last knockings. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Change of plan here, perhaps. Gerrard. And it's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos. Oh, sweet feet.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Vieira wins the duel this time. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Dida. And that will be it. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
There's Lamine Yamal, Peter, the latest Spanish superstar. I'd like to see him get a lot of freedom on that right wing.
And is that his best position?
I'd say so, Peter. With him being left-footed, he can cut inside, but he's such an all-round threat. He has that blistering pace that he can use to beat the best defenders. And it's very difficult to stop him once he starts linking up with others, once he's made that inside run.
Ibrahimovic takes... It's Ibrahimovic! Off the post! Crosses it in. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. And he's forced to go back. And this is Ronaldo. Look at... There's the shot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable. that has resulted in considerable impact. Oh, he's been caught napping! And it's Vieira. And he skips past his man. That is lovely. And here's Roberto Carlos. Oh, such a clever touch. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Rivaldo stood his ground strongly. And here's Cristiano. Chance! Oh, taken with style. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Ferdinand going full tilt down the left. Gerrard. Ibrahimovic. Opts for safety. For Ferdinand. Some really good ball movement. And he's away. And the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
A case now of complete control.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
He has found a way through. Gerrard can see things others simply cannot. And it's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic. Can he finish? And how did he not make it 4?
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And that has been cleared. Oh, that's nice. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Bullish header! And that is a truly outstanding save. And the pass is intercepted. And here's Ibrahimovic. That's tidy. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Plenty to aim at here. Bigo did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Chelsea looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. He's shifting through the gears here. Now that pass has been well intercepted. He is just caressing the ball. Gullit defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Ibrahimovic. Oh, super ball! And he's surging through. Cristiano Ronaldo! It's there! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. And a trademark move, and that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Hello attendees, this is a Lost Children's announcement.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon.
The action has already started. When you think great defenders, you've got to think Cannavaro.
Yeah, well, they don't come much better or bigger in stature. His qualities are obvious, but his winning mentality and cool temperament are all part of a first-class package.
That's everything you want. Chance here to counter. He's found the way through. There's the header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Over to the other side.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Yamal's cross. He's got full. Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Gerrard. Ball played for Nesta. Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Ball played right into his path. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Cannavaro has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
Well, he pushed his luck to the very limit, and the refs just lost patience with him.
Zanetti. First quarter of an hour gone. And here's Ibrahimovic. Chelsea are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much goal threat. Maldini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And it's Rivaldo. Thinks about the shot. Yamal's... Oh, what a climb! Harmlessly behind.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Vieira plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Cristiano Ronaldo! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished. Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for it.
It's Bergkamp! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Nicely aimed pass. Well read, nice interception. Zanetti. And he was quick to react. Gerrard. Roberto Carlos is looking to influence the game from out wide. And it's Vieira. Now it's Yamal. Shoots! Ball's played through. Bigo is in a really good position out wide. He is through here! Ferdinand did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's shifting through the gears here. Robson. Into the channel.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
That's good play.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Cannavaro gets a foot in here. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Robson. And he thumps it clear. Gerrard, not the most accurate pass. And here's Bergkamp. Yamal. And here's Rivaldo. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Rivaldo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Chelsea are looking to go forward now.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Zanetti with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Zanetti has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Yamal has it in a wide position, hangs in a cross. Maldini tries to clear. And we hit half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
I think they can be very happy with the flow of the game so far. They're moving the ball around very nicely. They're creating opportunities too. They must need to find a way to add that touch of quality in front of goal, that extra clinical edge.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break.
And a quick reminder today, everybody, to make sure to put any litter in the bins provided. Thank you for your cooperation.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Number 14.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Substitutions taking place.
Zanetti and Cruyff! Oh, split-second reaction.
Cruyff actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Chelsea finding their passes.
This is the time you need that pace.
Vieira.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Chelsea come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Brilliantly cut out. Early ball out from the back. Gerrard. Can he get on the end of the chance for a shot? They've scored!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So we have the first goal.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
No, not quite on the same wavelength.
They've got to be quick moving this forward. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they
Climbs up big! It's a goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Certain, searing and imperious.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Chelsea are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly.
And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Maldini gets it clear. Chelsea have the chance to go the other way. And that pass just didn't quite work. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Vieira, always on the lookout for any signs of danger. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Chelsea still have the cards to affect this game. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. And here's Cruyff. Cristiano Ronaldo. Aimed beyond the defence. Shot, surely! It's in! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Substitution on the field, number 15.
We have got changes
Zanetti.
here from both sides, in
Number
fact.
13.
We have got
Brian
ourselves a game here.
Number 19.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Number 25.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
23.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one, and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Played out wide. And Messi! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Seedorf still... It's a mighty effort! And that could come back to haunt them.
Messi absolutely knew he could ill afford to miss that.
Cafu. Lovely feet. Cross from Cafu. Terrific header. Goal! And surely that does it. Perfect time. Decisive strike. A really thumping header. Absolutely crashes it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Chelsea go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
And here's Hullet. And he was alert to it. Oh, can he get onto this?
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Dink through. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Osimhen is onto this.
Has been indicated.
Now the ball in. And he gets rid in a hurry. They're urging him to shoot. 4 added minutes on the board.
Roberto Carlos. Cross to the back post. Oh, important interception. Costa Curta gets good distance on it. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Chelsea can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactics. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running. Well, there are plenty who consider Marco van Basten to be the very epitome of excellence, and it's hard to argue with that, Jim, isn't it?
Certainly is. Everything he did was pretty much perfect. His positioning, his movement with and without the ball, the ability to receive it and turn away from defenders. And don't get me started about his finishing.
For sure, a name to strike fear into the hearts of goalkeepers everywhere.
And it's Vieira. Rivaldo. And this is Rivaldo.
And a chance! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
So, a breakthrough already. Ronaldo chasing after it.
Nice defending, it's got the job done. Beckham. Portugal finding their passes. Searching passes played there. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Mendes gets over and intercepts. Pullet. Plays a shot, surely! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Beckham with the cross. And he's there to clear it. Chelsea leading here thanks to that early goal.
And the score is 1-0.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Cannavaro.
And he's had it nicked away. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Yamal kept his eye on it, and he's there. So, what can they make of this? And it's Ribéry. Chelsea are enjoying a good spell right now, and leading. It's Van Basten! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And he's worked it through. Araujo promptly onto that, and that is that. And the shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Gerrard. And here's Ibrahimovic. And this is Rivaldo. Chance for a shot!
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Yamal is always looking to play quality balls. And it's Vieira.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Dida punts it upfield. Now, what about a counter-attack? Can he get it through? Oh, such a clever touch. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Rivaldo charging forward, the ball at his feet. Rivaldo! And the ball's come loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. Vieira has a shot. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Carlos really needed to be much faster then, much more decisive.
That has not gone well. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Oh, it's Van Basten. And it's Gullit. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ibrahimovic. Vieira. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Cannavaro with a fine tackle. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Roberto Carlos. That's good play. Aimed in towards... He rises! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Now, the team's still separated by 1 goal, but it should be very different.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Chelsea leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the... Great chance! And that would have been some goal.
Lamine Yamal really showed what he brings to this side there. A fantastic effort, even if the defence seemed half asleep.
Oh, well played, well played. And he's heaved it away.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Ferdinand. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, important interception. Yamal. Big chance! Oh, brilliant from Yamal! He's got himself an absolute peach. And there's the goal they've been looking for. He just absolutely speared that in.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Chelsea are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Time and again they are repelled. And it's Gerrard. Now it's Rivaldo. In with the challenge. Ribéry.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Now it's Ibrahimovic.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for...
It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, it's hit a post! Pull it. Rivaldo takes control of it and he's on the move. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Beckham. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic! And it's there! And they are cruising away. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
That's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
A case now of complete... And he's let fly! And no one is overly concerned about that.
Portugal certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Substitutions taking place.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And here's Ibrahimovic. Makaleli. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lovely feet. Cannavaro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Rivaldo. Scholes. Van Basten.
And it's Dembele. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And here's Rivaldo. He's had a shot! He has done it! Just cruising! They are cruising! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Gerrard.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Gerrard looking to penetrate opposition lines. Scholes. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Dembele. Now, can they get him away? Conte. And here's Van Basten. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That has been cut short. Zanetti. Pass somewhat off target. Can he get on the end of this? He can run onto that. Dida claims comfortably.
There will be 3 minutes.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Gerrard. Now it's Van Basten. Gerrard. Looking to play him in. Chelsea have a free kick. And time is up. Well, that was a tale of 2 very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw.
And a quick reminder today,
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello, everybody,
The game
and
yet to kick
welcome
off.
to today's
The
match.
excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And that gets things running. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
Rivaldo. Oh, super ball. And now the breakaway. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. While plenty argue, Jim, that Lothar Matthäus is the... Rivaldo! Oh, it's come off the upright. He won't be happy with that one. Matthäus. Now it's Messi. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's Ibrahimovic. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Yamal tries making a foray down the right. In towards the back stick. Matthäus plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Now it's Mbappe. Chelsea are enjoying the lion's share of possession, but nothing yet to show for it. Yamal. And he skips past his man. Yaya Touré. Short changes him with that pass. That's a good run down the left. Yaya Touré. That has been cut short. And they can counter here. Great vision. You can run onto that. Ronaldo is onto it in a flash. Yaya Touré. And it's Ibrahimovic. Yamal. Played in. He's got full. He's scored! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
And here's Rivaldo. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Yamal. It's an early cross. Oh, important interception. Chelsea with the corner, they're first. And that should get the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And here's Ibrahimovic. And he's had a hit! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. Nesta with the clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Messi ploughing through the... Shot at goal! It's in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Yaya Toure. And here's Rivaldo. Yamal. And the shot! They've scored! He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is... And we hit half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Chelsea are leading 2-1. Up he goes! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
So, time for changes on
Ibrahimovic.
both sides, actually.
Number 8. Mateus. Coming on the field. Number 17.
Ferdinand,
Bale.
always a very
Number
imposing
20,
presence at the back.
Furness. Substitution.
Gerrard. Roberto Carlos. And that is a little undercooked. Cafu. And he's had it nicked away. Cafu made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Now it's Bale. Seedorf. Bale will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Bale purring through the gears. Oh, truly brave defending.
If you were...
Big chance! It's in! They've done it again! It is incredible!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Substitution in progress.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. So all square and not for the first time.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Now, what about a counter-attack? He's had it taken off him.
The attendance for this match was
Here's Mbappe.
28,599.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. He has found the way through. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Drilled in low. And that has been clubbed away. Bullet. Now he's got space here. Oh, played through for the wide man. They're back in possession and ready to go again. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. And he's there to make the challenge. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Makaleli.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He's picked his way through. Threads one in. Now that he gets big. And yes, it's there! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Now it's Gerrard.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Seedorf. Number
Roberto
13,
Carlos.
Nesta.
He's on it. Can he get away?
Number 4.
Hernes.
Busquets. Number 16. Rodri. Number
Hernes
26.
going face to face with his great rival. Vieira. And here's Osimhen. And he's in on goal. Shoots!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Rodri. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
So what can they make of this? No way through. Chelsea must do something here, and very quickly.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
And he's picked it up out wide. Thinks about the shot. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Roberto Carlos is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Pull it.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
The final seconds now. Cleared without complication. And it's Messi. Mbappe. Shot, surely! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way.